Hey guys, happy Thursday, and we will be doing conditioning to start the day. It's going to be 4 rounds. Each round is going to be 4 minutes of work, 3-minute rest, which means you can go hard, go all out. Each round, big rest, and then you're going to pick up where you left off and keep going. All right, so it's going to start off with 2 rope climbs. For the advanced athletes, they might be doing legless. Most people will be using the anchor, so always wear a pad on your shin to protect your skin. Focus on nice long arms when you set up, all right? And watch as I pull. I set up, get my anchor, stand and pull at the same time, reach high, lift the knees, anchor and stand, okay? Only go as high as you feel comfortable, all right? If you've never learned the anchor, kind of a cool way to learn it is to start in a seated position. So this allows you to kind of play with the feet and get your setup. So watch how it goes. It goes from the inside of my leg, across my shin to the outside of my foot. I'm gonna take the other foot and put it directly underneath and trap the rope, okay? From there, you're gonna reach up really high and then try to stand and pull at the same time, okay? I put my other hand up and now I can let go. So I can test, I've got a really good anchor. So when you get better at that, then you just learn to lift into that position and go, all right? So that's just one way that you can learn. If you're not comfortable doing that, you can of course always do the rope lower, where you straddle, lower yourself down, pull yourself back to a standing position, all right? So 2 of those per round. From here, we're gonna go to a barbell. We've got 15 overhead squats. This should be a weight that you're comfortable doing under fatigue, maybe unbroken, all right? So for the overhead squat, really prioritizing shoulder position, eyes and chest up, good deep squat, stand back up, all right? You don't wanna bend the elbows or drop the chest. If you cannot do a good deep overhead squat, you can just scale to a front squat. That's fine, all right? From here, we're gonna go to a 50-foot handstand walk. Now, if you don't have a handstand walk, you can do 2 options. One is gonna be 5 wall walks per round. So the wall walk is starting in the bottom of the push-up, step up, and then walk your hands to the wall and back. So 5 reps you can use this up. If you're not comfortable bringing your hands all the way to the wall, just go as far as you feel comfortable, okay? When you do that, really focus on keeping your chin tucked and your arms shoulder width as you walk. Option 2 will be to do shoulder taps. So shoulder taps, same thing. Get your hands as close to the wall as you feel comfortable. All right, so you can start out here about 45 degrees. Chin is tucked, and you just tap back and forth. As you get better, you can get closer to the wall. Okay? Another option, final one, if you don't want to do any of those, would be to do a bear crawl. You can do 50 feet or 100 feet, depending how good you are at it. So that's a simple version. You're gonna finish the round with cows on the bike, right? If you get through that, 4-minute AMRAP. You just repeat, and then 3 minutes rest, and 4 rounds through that. So after this conditioning, we'll rest a little bit. Then we got some handstand work and core work to finish off. Hey guys, our finisher today, I have a special guest appearance, Coach Andrew. I'm gonna show you how to spot a freestanding handstand kickup. A lot of people are used to using the wall. So I'm gonna show you how, with a spotter, real easy way to spot someone in free space. Again, assuming you're not comfortable with the handstand, what we'll do is have them start with their hands on the floor, right? So Andrew, go hands on the floor, right? One leg, people have a personal preference which leg they like to put back. What you're gonna do is stand, straddle their feet, and then you're gonna guide their thigh. You're gonna follow their thigh as they kick up. So he's gonna kick up, right? I just grab his thigh right below the knee, help him maintain, then I try to let go and let him play around with that position, and then they can go back to the ground. That's it, right? Thank you, Andrew, right? So 5 attempts per round. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this. The other movement we're gonna do after that, great accessory drill we try to work in, that a lot of people do on their own for knee health, is the reverse sled drag. So set up a sled, just hook it around your hips. You can hold it if you wanna work on your grip, but try to stitch your hips back and then just walk backwards, right? We're gonna go length of the room and back. And that'll be movement number 2. Get a good burn in the legs. Again, good for the knees. And then the last one, if you join me over here, is the old GHD sit-up. Often you'll see in workouts, we'll say, GHD sit-ups if you have experience. So we want people to be hopping on this machine to develop ab strength and ideally work this into their routine every now and then. It's amazing for developing core strength, but makes you very sore. So we're gonna do 10 to 20 reps per round, depending on your experience. If you're new, do 10, not sure, intermediate 15 up to 20, all right? So you can change the height, right? Moving it forward and back with the pin. You wanna set it up so that when you put your feet in, your butt is just on the downward slope here. Now, important thing to watch is my knees. We're gonna be using the legs to drive up. So as I sit up, I'm gonna lock my knees. As I go down, my knees are gonna be bent. So to make this easy, hands across the chest to start, come down to parallel, lock the knees, and sit up again. Watch my knees. Okay, so there's a timing component here. As you get better, you can increase the range of motion, but the knees remain the same. As you get better, your arms can go overhead, maybe touch the ground if you're tall enough, and that creates more weight on your midline. Okay, so that's our finisher, guys. 3 rounds through those. Have fun with it. See you tomorrow.